You can win a custom WWE figure. In exchange, I'd appreciate if you can give me a few minutes of your time to listen to this video, especially like if you are a very big fan of GCW. I'd appreciate it. So I'll be 100% straight. So you'll hear a bunch of behind the scenes info you usually wouldn't hear, which hopefully might be at least a little bit interesting as well. Now, you might have seen me promoting the GCW Patreon a little more lately, and there's a reason for that. It's basically because I need to find like an additional revenue stream for GCW. GCW pretty much lives on YouTube ad revenue, but that kind of gets more and more unreliable. Like you can put in a week's work and be paid $50 for it. That's in the end what Gunther and Lesnar made. It's like getting really unreliable. I guess that's why all feds I used to watch growing up have either disappeared or post very rarely nowadays because we grow up, we need to pay for life, and this stuff just doesn't. And man, it would be really hard to give up GCW. That's why I've been like going very hard these last 2 years because I really wanted to try to make it work somehow, some way. And now there's a bunch of stuff I could change as well. I know that to make GCW more successful and get more views, stuff like that. But that pretty much requires me to be more like WWE because the masses, they pretty much just want to see a copy of WWE. I have Roman Reigns in every video, like, copy the faction exactly like WWE does. I always get like complaints. He's not a judgment day. Let's face it. A lot of the audience is young kids, and they want everything to be like WWE. Unfortunately, but if I did that, I'm like at that point, GCW wouldn't be GCW anymore. There wouldn't be like a point for me in doing it because I wouldn't enjoy it, and I think like the fans that really enjoy GCW, because I mean in the end there are a lot, there are like tens of thousands of people watching every video. So in the end, if I would do that, I would just kind of be like a WSC copy. I mean there wouldn't be a point in doing that. So like I as a big New Japan fan would hate it if they all of a sudden just started doing everything like WWE. It's just I would hate that. But yeah, this unfortunately leads to things like I was really close to cancel the JTM and Rollins feud just because I know it wouldn't do well in the YouTube algorithm. Because the masses, they want to see Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. They don't really know who JTM is, even though I think we told like a great story with everything. But and that's kind of the stuff that I enjoy doing, and that I feel like the people that watch GCW, they enjoy that kind of stuff. But by the way, shout out to Danny who talked me out of canceling that feud. When that happened, we just had finished the G1, and I was like, the G1 did like terrible because again, it's like a New Japan thing, and the masses, they are the WWE fans, and they didn't know what it was. We had like a bunch of talent that isn't WWE talent, so you tank your views. Anyway, a lot of people don't really want to sign up to the Patreon, which is fine. I understand. GCW is maybe just something you watch when you're bored, but you wouldn't necessarily care if it went away. Maybe you would want there to be more perks for you to support with your monthly $5, though, I thought. So I was thinking a lot on what I could possibly offer because I really can't like make extra matches for Patreon because all the time I have is taken up by the GCW matches I upload for free here on YouTube. So there's like really nothing that I could add on there that would maybe make people sign up. And I don't really want to, post shows just on Patreon for $5. I think that would kind of suck. I still kind of want this stuff to be available for free for everyone on YouTube. Now, I was talking to Johnny Fix, and he brought up the idea to give away a free custom figure because a lot of people always ask about the customs. And, once we have some available, they sell out like instantly pretty much. But he was giving me the idea, why don't you give away a custom figure a month for supporters? Now, with your $5 support of GCW, you could possibly win a figure that would usually sell for $250. And if you don't win, you still kind of help GCW running. So I guess we're trying this one out. So the price for this August is going to be a custom Elite Will Ospreay, the one in the green attire. You know, you've seen it in a lot of GCW matches, like the Bloodline, United Empire match, stuff like that. Will be all new factory-like Ospreay. And yeah, there will be a drawing on Patreon on September 1st, where I'll write everyone's name on a piece of paper and then draw one winner out of a bowl. Now, a $5 subscription will equal one entry. If you support with $10 on Patreon, you'll get 2 entries and so on. And obviously, there's some of you that already support on Patreon, so you have just gotten some extra perks that you weren't aware of when signing up. So also, thank you very much to the people that have already signed up to the GCW Patreon. It's really appreciated. Because, you know, it's tough to keep GCW running, and, you know, I'm not trying to get rich here. I'm just trying to keep GCW alive and, you know, like, maybe even make it bigger. Like, you know, there's so much stuff that you could make bigger about the shows, but, you know, there's just, like, the resources for that are just, like, not there with YouTube ad revenue. So yeah, maybe this is something that interests you, that you would like to be part of. So yeah, didn't really want to make this video, but I guess I need to let you know about the idea so we can see if it works out or maybe not. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next GCW WrestleMania match.